Welcome to Local SEO Today. I'm Roger Murphy.
And I'm John Fong.
Today, John, we're going to talk to business owners with regards to their business, whatever their market, their niche is, and coming at their business from the standpoint of being a generalist or a specialist, and what the pros and cons, and maybe just what the lifestyle is with both of them. We can talk about all the different service industries of being a generalist versus a specialist.
Yeah, so I think I think there's two main verticals here, the health profession and the home contractor profession, right? Mm-hmm. So first, let's talk about health.
All right.
When you're looking at a physician, there's a lot of family doctors out there. They're very general.
Yes.
They're considered generalists, right? You go there for any medical problem. You have a flu, you have pain somewhere in your head or your teeth or your body, you go to see them. But they would refer you out to a specialist for brain, for shoulder, for whatever it may be.
Unique situations, yeah, that they can't figure out. Yeah.
Yes, and usually these specialists has gone through all these training, all the years of additional training, been doing a lot of seminars, courses, and they're considered experts in that field.
Sure.
So when you are considered a specialist, you actually can ask for more in terms of compensation, right? Because you can narrow down and figure things out quicker as well, right?
Yes.
So as a physician, you typically, for sleep apnea or internal med, whatever it may be, you're a specialist for that. And typically you're a lot busier as well because people in the industry, there's not as many specialists as generalists, and you tend to can charge more, right? So, my focus would be always specialize and be the expert versus be a generalist.
Yeah, and this isn't really talking just to medical professionals. Take that idea of specialist now to anything in the home improvement world, whether you're a plumber, a painter, landscaper, whatever it is, a pizza maker. If you think of your business as in terms of trying to be a generalist and cover, bring every job in. If you specialize, there's certain good things that happen when you specialize. It is true that, you might not get to pick and choose as many jobs, but the jobs you do get as a specialist, for example, let's say home improvement gentleman, John, a guy who does roofs or does shingles. He could do windows, he could do soffit fascia, he could do doors, siding. But what are the cons of trying to spread yourself around too much?
Well, time, right? So if you are an expert at home improvements like roof, you know exactly the process, the people in place, the cost, and the timing of it, and you can schedule things accordingly.
Yes.
But if you're a generalist, you may need to hire sub-trades or people that are usually not the ones that you typically hire, right?
Yes.
And you don't know how long they'll take, if there's problems with it. So, when you start outsourcing some of the people and the processes, that's when things start, becoming, not so fluid, right?
If you think of it, you're a business person, time is money. So if you're spending more time at a job because there's hiccups with delivery of certain materials or someone couldn't finish that part of the project versus this, you can see how things slow down and it can affect at the end of the day your bottom line. But being a specialist, meaning you just do roofs, or let's say you do, you're the best at windows. Sure, you could do siding also, but guess what? If you know what you're going in, you can, as you say, you set your production. Once the materials are there, the trucks arrive, you've got everything required, you can get in, get out, and because you're a specialist, you actually do a better job.
Exactly.
On each job.
And you know exactly, when someone sends you the work, you can diagnose it really quickly and come up with a solution or service or product to resolve that right away. So you're much more prompt, you can charge a little bit more, but you're much more efficient as well, right? And when you're an expert, you have to remember to turn down jobs and work that is not your expertise.
Yes.
So that's where, as a business owner, it might be great to take on these additional revenue and potential jobs, but really be known as what you want to be known as.
Sure, because you cover more ground more efficiently and you make more money. I had clients over the years in the direct research world that were in the paving industry. They did not do interlock. They did not do concrete patios or walkways. And you'd think, well, why wouldn't you do that? You're already there at the property. But the truth is, if you're a specialist in interlocking, you approach a job way differently than a job for paving. Paving means they come in, they excavate, they tamp down, all the materials come in at once, they've got the large machinery. It's that's how you be more efficient, make more money, and you're in and out in their cleaner jobs.
And people spend years and years in that field. Mm-hmm. So you've probably seen all the different scenarios mm-hmm. as an expert and specialist, right? Sure. Versus a generalist where they may see it once every couple of years, right? So how do you know if they will do it correctly?
That's it.
And they're bringing in sub-trades or, someone that isn't as good as an expert, exactly. Right? So focus on being an expert as a business owner, because that's where you can carve your niche, mm-hmm. Make a mark in your local space, and be known so that you can demand a little bit more, mm-hmm. and you can streamline your processes and hire people that are really good within that realm of space, right?
Exactly.
That you're in. So.
You end up with happier customers. They're prepared to pay you more because of the expertise you have. So, John, I think this is a great topic today. I hope there's a few tips and tricks that we've given you today to look at as a business owner, and we'll see you again at
Thank you.
Local SEO Search. Thank you.
Thank you.